What up, you guys? Welcome to Maverick Approach. We got some news to go over today. Happy Thanksgiving, even though I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but um, happy holidays. I'll say that because you guys know I'm about truth and anything that has to do with holidays, I do a deep dive, and holidays are not what they seem. So, but hope everybody had a good holiday and whatnot. But there are some things that we have to go over, some weird things that it's not surprising, but it is. So we'll jump right into it. We have this happening right here. So, Jacob Rothschild, the infamous Rothschild family. Yeah, so Will Rothschild, that's a tongue twister. Will Rothschild. So he is part of the Rothschild family, and he is dead. This is a ritual. So it says Will Rothschild has been killed in a house fire in Hollywood Hills. This is yesterday. The infamous Rothschild family is known for their deep ties to the secret society Freemasons. This was another ritual that was announced today, on the 28th. It was announced today, which is the 333rd day of the year with 33 days left in the year. The blaze took 33 minutes to extinguish. What are the chances, you guys? And I'll break all this down right now. Make sure you guys smash the like button. No, keep sharing the live. I'm live on X. I'm live on YouTube. I believe I'm live on Instagram too. But yeah, share the live. Share the live. Actually, I got to share it right now. So let me make sure I'm sharing it out. Let me just share the live real quick. But this is a ritual, you guys. This is crazy. This is I don't believe in coincidences. So you have the 333rd day of the year. What's the announcement? You have 33 days left in the year. The blaze took 33 minutes to extinguish. Then, if you guys remember, earlier this year, Jacob Rothschild, he died on February 26th. The same death date, because Jacob Rothschild, and there's a whole list of Rothschilds that's been dying over the last couple years. So Trayvon Martin died the same day. Okay, you see that? Now, what's the significance? I'll show you. Trayvon Martin's dad is a Mason. And he's a high ranking level Mason. I believe he's 33 degrees of Masonry, if I'm not mistaken. So all these are rituals, you guys. So right here, it says that a man identified by neighbors as Will Rothschild, reportedly a member of the prominent and wealthy Rothschild family, has died following a fire that engulfed a 2-story hillside home in Hollywood Hills Wednesday afternoon. This is yesterday. So the the fire department crews were dispatched at the 8500 block of Lookout Mountain. We're going to break that down too. Around 4:40 p.m. After battling the flames for approximately 33 minutes, and it's so telling that they put that in there. The team of 45 firefighters managed to extinguish the blaze. So it took 45 people to extinguish the blaze. Does that make sense to anybody? I'm just trying to wrap my head around that. Like usually it's like, I don't know, 4 to 10 people max. But that doesn't make sense to me. That does not make sense to me at all. 45 firefighters. Why is there so many firefighters? That's what I was wondering. I have no idea why it was that many. Like, that just doesn't sound right. Hold on, let me share the live, you guys. I am live right now. So you guys can join me on X, join me on YouTube and Instagram. Going to be doing these lives Monday through Friday. So if you're on X, join me on X, YouTube as well. But yeah, this whole thing is weird, you guys. I have no idea like what this means, like, yet. But my guess is either A, he faked his death, and we'll go into that as well, or B, this is, some type of ritual, because I don't think there's no such thing as coincidences, you guys. But let's go into more about like what happened.
A powerful Mexican cartel leader who allegedly faked his own death in Mexico and then went on to a life of luxury here in the U.S. Authorities arresting Cristian Fernando Gutierrez Ochoa in California this week. They are now charging him with drug trafficking and money laundering. News Nation correspondent Jorge Ventura joining us live to share this almost unbelievable story.
So for context, people are thinking that Will faked his death. So this cartel leader, a high-ranking cartel leader, just got caught faking his death. So people are putting 2 and 2 together and be like, maybe he actually faked his death. So it could be that. I don't know. But this could be something. But it's so it says that Christian Fernando Gutierrez, a high-ranking Mexican cartel official, faked his death to evade capture and enjoy a life of luxury in California under an alias. Eventually caught, now faces life in prison for trafficking massive amounts of drugs into the U.S. So could Will be doing the same? Because we'll go over the reports, but it's kind of odd that, the reports say basically that Will said that they really didn't see him. They said maybe the house was vacant. Something to that effect. So they're saying that he could have faked his death. I don't know why he would do that. But they're just saying that the authorities nor the coroner has confirmed yet the dead body found in the home of Rothschild. It looks like only one neighbor claimed it was him, while other neighbors said they believed the house had been vacant and no one had lived there for a while. How does that make sense? So that seems a little weird right there. It's saying, even if the authorities confirm this Rothschild, I'll still be skeptical he's dead, especially after reading media reports that it took firefighters 33 minutes to put out the fire. There's a ton of people fleeing Hollywood right now, and I anticipate more will attempt to fake their deaths. It's already happening. A high-ranking Mexican cartel who faked his death last week. So going back to that, so this guy This other guy faked his death.
About a powerful Mexican cartel leader who allegedly faked his own death in Mexico and then went on to live a life of luxury here in the U.S. Authorities arresting Cristian Fernando Gutierrez Ochoa in California this week. They are now charging him with drug trafficking and money laundering. News Nation correspondent Jorge Ventura joining us live to share this almost unbelievable story. Jorge, what are you learning?
Yeah, Natasha, this is no ordinary cartel leader takedown. He was literally hiding in plain sight in the United States. Gutierrez Ochoa was living a life of luxury, according to federal officials in Riverside, California. That's where federal agents arrested Gutierrez Ochoa on Tuesday. And according to authorities, they say Gutierrez Ochoa played a pivotal role in the Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generacion's international drug trafficking empire. What's also more important, he's actually the son-in-law of the cartel's top boss. That's El Mencho. Gutierrez Ochoa right now is facing charges of international drug trafficking, laundering millions of dollars in cartel profits, and orchestrating violent crimes that prosecutors say protected CJNG's vast drug empire. But Gutierrez Ochoa's criminal empire wasn't just about drugs and violence. He also used deception to evade justice. Authorities say he faked his own death in 2021 with the help of El Mencho to escape Mexican authorities. El Mencho even spread rumors that he killed Gutierrez Ochoa for lying, but instead, Gutierrez Ochoa entered the U.S. under a false identity, continuing the cartel's operations. He also used the cartel's funds to purchase a mansion in Riverside, California. Gutierrez Ochoa managed the trafficking of more than 40,000 kilograms of methamphetamine and 2,000 kilograms of cocaine drugs that flooded U.S. streets. But it didn't just stop there. In 2021, he kidnapped 2 Mexican Navy officers in a failed attempt to secure the release of El Mencho's wife. His connection to the CJNG wasn't just professional, it was personal. As El Mencho's son-in-law, Gutierrez Ochoa held a trusted position in the cartel's leadership. Prosecutors call Gutierrez Ochoa's arrest a significant victory, but El Mencho remains at large with a $10 million bounty on his head. He's considered one of the most wanted fugitives in the world. And once again, authorities are saying this is a major victory with the arrest of Gutierrez Ochoa. He is essentially the right-hand man for El Mencho, but authorities say they are still looking for El Mencho, who continues to evade authorities in Mexico, Natasha.
It's very interesting. Jorge Ventura live for us in San Antonio with those details. Thank you.
Wow. That's insane, you guys. That's crazy. So this guy was a massive leader in the cartel, fakes his death, comes back into the U.S. under an alias and continues business as usual. This sounds like a movie. This is crazy. Reading your comments, it says he about to just change his face and name, then move to Texas. Yeah, for real. That's wild, though. That's insane. So could Will be doing this? Could Will? I don't know. If he is, and going back to Will, right? If he is faking his death, what would the reason be? Like, a lot of people are leaving the U.S. right now. You got Ellen leaving right now. You got Eva Longoria. You got, I think, Tom Hanks. You got all these people leaving. So it could be that. I was thinking it's a ritual. It's one of the two. Because if you connect the dots, going again to Will, the numbers, they all add up. And being that Jacob Rothschild died earlier this year, and I have a whole list, actually, I want to show you guys. I'll pull that up. But Jacob Rothschild, he died on the 26th of February, the same date as Trayvon Martin, years earlier. Trayvon Martin's dad is a high-ranking Mason. I believe that was a ritual. And then the 33 degrees and all that, it took them 33 minutes to take out the blaze. They announced it on the 333rd day of the year with 33 days left in the year. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, no coincidences, you guys. No coincidences whatsoever. So I don't know. I don't know. This is it's a little suspicious. But it could be that scenario. So look at this. So right here. So we have celebrities leaving, right? So if it is Will that faked his death, he could be doing the same thing, because you got to remember, Trump is bringing the hammer down on a lot of these traffickers, a lot of these people who are doing these nefarious activities, who've been getting away with murder for a long time. So look, celebrities are leaving the US and getting off of social media. So in the last, I don't know, week, 2 weeks, and a lot of celebrities been saying this, that they're going to leave the US. This has been happening, right? So Ellen moves to the UK. Eva Longoria moves to Spain. LeBron James gets off of social media. Is the hammer finally about to drop on all these celebrities? So here we go. So she moves to the UK, which I think is fake. I don't believe this. Now, the reason why I don't believe this is because they have extradition, right? So she could be using that as a jump point to get to other countries that don't have extradition. You just got to get out the country first, right? I feel like, in my opinion, that she could be going somewhere else. It could be. She could be going somewhere else, you guys. I don't think Ellen's just going to the UK and just getting away from Trump and I don't think so. Now, mind you, Ellen is connected to Diddy, Tom Hanks, all these people. Now we can go down the rabbit hole on that real quick. Now, check this out. Make sure you guys share the live too. Make sure you guys let everybody know I'm live. Actually, I gotta put it in my group real quick. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Also, go to maverickapproach.com. Also, I have a class this Sunday. I'll leave the links below. Make sure you guys jump in that free class. I'm doing a free class on blockchain, crypto, on this wealth transfer. Because I feel like all this is tied up, together. The fall of Babylon, the old system is going out, the new system's coming in. So this is what's going on. So this is a once in a lifetime chance to, get involved. But yeah, so Ellen, let me see if I can drop this in my group real quick. Well, channels, let's see. Oh yeah, I can drop it right here. I'm letting everybody know I'm live, guys. There we go. So Ellen, right? So that's LeBron James right there saying, I'm getting off social media. See you guys later. So right here, Ellen and the Diddler. Ellen and the Diddler. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. That's what LeBron James said. And I quote, I didn't say it, he said it. Okay, so look. Why does Ellen's set look like Epstein's Island? See back here? You guys see that? Right here, that is her set. And that is the temple on Epstein's Island. Coincidence? So remember how I said she's connected to Tom Hanks? So Ellen, right here, this is during COVID, This is Ellen right here with her weird ass. I don't know what the fuck that is, but basically it's a sweater with that picture on it. Who has that type of sweater, that weird ass sweater? Where did you get that from? And why does it look like the ball from fucking Castaway that Tom Hanks had? Coincidence? They're speaking to each other in code. If you remember, Tom Hanks was the first celebrity to get COVID. So I believe that whole thing, like where they had the ankle monitors, they were talking to each other in code. He was like overseas when he caught it. Like they were speaking to each other, you guys. And then, you know, Ellen definitely connected to the diddler, moves to Britain, Eva Longoria. Now, here's the thing. It's funny that what Eva said. She said, I didn't leave because of the political environment. I left because my work took me there. But then in a previous comment, she said, I'm leaving this dystopian country. So which is it? So it's the dystopian country or it's not the political environment and your work took you there? So, because she bought a house in Spain. She left. Like these celebrities are leaving. They are out of here. So I say all that to say that, you know, maybe, you know, Rothschild, he could be faking his death. But let's look into Lookout Mountain. So that's where it happened, right? So I got some articles I want to pull up. And I probably got to pull it up on my, let's see. It's on. I want to take this and drop it there. So we'll look at Lookout Mountain. So here you go. Lookout Mountain. So Lookout Mountain, that's where it happened. It was on the 8500 block, right? Avenue, Laurel Canyon. That's where it happened, in the Hollywood Hills. Now, this is a Air Force base. Now, this is where it gets weird. I didn't know this. So Lookout Mountain, right here, is an Air Force base or Air Force station formerly used as a defense site, which is now a private residence of actor Jared Leto, another celebrity. Interesting. So you have this whole thing that's now owned by an actor. Interesting. Okay. Now, this is in LA, and it says the military installation produced motion picture and still photography for the United States Department of Defense, the DoD, and the Atomic Energy Commission from 1947 to 1969. This is the same place that just happened with Mr. Rothschild. So this is like a propaganda type of base that they use from the DoD. Now, it's pretty interesting that the Department of Defense is involved in this because with the propaganda and everything else, because did you guys know that the DoD has a film department? Let's pull it up. So the DoD has a film department where they literally produce films. And I'd like to show you that right now. So it could be some kind of code showing you like, hey, this is all smoke and mirrors type of thing, faking his death. So the DoD production assistance for movies and television. The Department of Defense Entertainment Media Office supports studios, production companies, producers, directors, screenwriters, location managers, actors, and filmmakers in the production of both scripted and unscripted films. So the DoD, our Department of Defense, the Pentagon, has a film department to where they produce films. That's very telling of your music, your movies, everything you see, you guys, has a message, and this proves it, because the government is literally telling you, that they are producing the propaganda. You thought propaganda stopped? That's what you thought? You thought propaganda stopped after World War II and all these war? No, they kept it going. They kept it going, you guys. So it could be something to where Mr. Rothschild is putting on a stage play for us. That could be it. Because the numbers are adding up. And it happened at Lookout Mountain. Right? So here we go. Lookout Mountain is where it happened, in the same place where Jared Leto lives, where they did Hollywood productions, and they did propaganda. So is this a stage play? Is he faking his death like that Cartel guy? Because you got to look into their family history, and a lot of them have been mysteriously going away. So pretty odd. Pretty odd. So you have Lookout Mountain, you have the 33s, you have all these numbers lining up. Interesting. I don't know. It's one of the two, though. It's definitely one of the two. It's one of the two. I do believe that. It's got to be some type of stage play or some type of ritual. It's one type of... And speaking of numbers, you guys, I actually filmed this for Thanksgiving. Check this out. This is pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys knew this about numbers, but check this out. Okay, so keep going. So 9 times what? There's no number greater than 9. Not anything.
9 times 3 is 27.
Okay, 2 plus 7 is what?
No, that's not.
Okay. Do 9 times 9. 9 times 9.
81.
8 plus 1. So there's no number greater than 9. That's how they lie to you with numbers.
Oh, wow.
You can't get away from it.
You can't get away from it. Any number. Any
Times
number.
9, though, right?
Times 9. Because that's how they lie to you with numbers.
125 times 9.
Okay.
Let's do that. 125 times 9. 1125. 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
There you go.
Handbags.
Okay, so keep going. So basically, it just goes to show you how they control us with numbers. So basically, I was explaining to my family during Thanksgiving that basically there's no number greater than 9. Let me say that again. There's no number greater than 9. What do you mean, Maverick? What are you talking about? There's 10,000, 1,100, whatever. There's other numbers, right? No, there's not. I want everybody to do this right now. 9 times 2. What is 9 times 2, you guys? 18. What's 8 plus 1? 9. 9 times 14. 9 times 14. 126. 6 plus 2 plus 1 is 9. You can keep going. You can keep going. 9 times 72. 648. 6 plus 4 plus 8. 18. 8 plus 1. 9. You can keep going. So there's no number greater than 9, you guys. So I was showing my family that because that's how you can lie with numbers. If you create the monetary system and control it like the Rothschilds, you can lie. You can pretty much make up time and money and make up anything you want with numbers. Like how we used to have 13 months in a year, and now we have 12. So you just take out a whole month just because you want to. You're manipulating time. This is how they lie to you. They literally lie to you by numbers, money, time. It's all constructs. So I was explaining that to them. So that's how they do it. That's exactly how they do it. So, and this is how they use, they communicate through numbers and symbols and rituals. That's why I talk about finance so much, because when you're trying to convey something subconsciously or consciously to the masses, you have to use numbers and symbols. You got to be able to use numbers and symbols. This is why all the corporations, all the mega companies, they use numbers and symbols and colors. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you how they use all this stuff, right? So this is what I mean right here. So what do you guys see right here? The Wendy's logo. Okay, the Wendy's logo. What does it say under her little collar right there? Let me zoom in. Let's zoom in. What does it say right there? It says mom. You guys see that right here? M-O-M right there, clear as day. Because you know why they did that? They want you guys to feel at home when you eat at Wendy's. So subconsciously, you feel like, oh, your mom is cooking, or your family member is cooking for you. So that's why they put these subliminal messages in there. It's right there. It says mom, M-O-M. You think that's a mistake? This is how they communicate. This is how they brainwash you. This is how they do it with numbers and symbols, colors. So, and if you notice, like every fast food place uses these colors: red, yellow. McDonald's, same thing, right? So look at McDonald's. They all use the same colors. Why is that? Look, red and yellow. Red and yellow each time. Every single fast food company uses red and yellow. You want to know why? Because those are chakra levels. So your lower chakras, and I'll pull that up. Your lower chakras are red, yellow. That's like for sex, hunger, your animalistic chakras, your lower chakras, those are the colors. This is how they communicate. This is how they tell you. Lower chakras. So look, lower chakras. Oh, look at that. Boom. Yellow, orange, red. That's literally what it is. They are showing you right there. They want to give you safe, because your root chakra, look, safety, stability, joy, sensation, emotion. So they're trying to invoke these right here. Power, will. And look right here, your sacral, emotions, sexuality, intimacy, the root, survival instinct, to eat, security, grounding. These are the colors that they're using. Somebody said in the comments, yellow, red for subconscious too. Yeah, exactly. So going back to, the Rothschilds, like this is what they use. This is how they communicate. This is how they convey things. This is how they work. And this is why I always talk about finance. You want to call it conspiracies if you want to, but they use the monetary system. This is why it's so important to get into blockchain, because it's a whole new wave on the ground floor. If you're not inside of the blockchain, as far as like buying these digital assets, if you're not in that technology, you're going to get left behind. Straight out. This is why I'm doing a class. If you guys want to join the class, I'm doing a free class Sunday. An introduction. If you have no idea about blockchain, cryptocurrency, how it works, what it is, you guys better get very familiar very fast, because Trump's in office. He wants to make us the crypto capital of the world. So whether you like him or not, it doesn't even matter. It's about the money. And it's about, being the leaders in this space. So you guys got to get with it. You guys got to get with it. It's super important. So, yeah, make sure you guys get into my Telegram. This is Jet Set. This is my blockchain company where real estate will be on the blockchain. Everything is going to be represented on the blockchain. This is how we're going to conduct our business from now on, you guys. I want to show you Jet Set Lux as well. That's Jet Set token right there. We're going to be tokenizing real estate. I've been in real estate for about 12 years. I've seen it come in a mile away. This is why I started it a couple years ago. And everything will be tokenized. Everything will be tokenized. So this is pretty much like an Airbnb on blockchain. So this is how we're going to transact. So look up City Token Services, look up Wells Fargo, look at even like all the monetary systems. This is why I think the Rothschilds are going down too, because they're not a part of the new system. So they may perish and everything else, because this new system, you'll be able to be a market maker yourself and be your own bank. So we got exclusive locations and whatnot. So all this is going to be on the blockchain, you guys. These are some of our houses in California and Beverly Hills and Fort Lauderdale. So yeah, we got some cool stuff happening. So make sure you guys hit up Jet Set Token. Join our Telegram. You get to our Telegram from there. But somebody said in the comments, crypto is inevitable, whether we like it or not. So might as well get rich being early. Correct. You are correct, sir. You know how important it is to get in at this level right now? This is the new industrial age right now. Like what happened about 125 years ago, it's happening again. It cycles, right? It is cycles. So when everybody was getting into oil, automotive, and everything like that, who do you think was making the moves? Henry Ford, Rothschilds, all these guys that run the world right now. But it's out with the old and in with the new. So like becoming your own bank is paramount. This is why I think all the Rothschilds and all these guys, like the monetary system, like they're out. They're out. And if you guys remember, this is another interesting thing too. Remember McDonald's flipped their sign? Let me see if I have it. McDonald's, February 26th. Okay. Let's see. They did a. Oh yeah, here you go. Let me see. Oh, here it is. This is the same day. So remember I told you Jacob Rothschild died on February 26th? Look at that. This happened earlier this year, you guys. McDonald's flipped the M backwards or upside down. It was from some promotion, right? I took it as the monetary system flipping. Because Jacob Rothschild, the Rothschilds are head of the, the central banking system. So the monetary system is flipping. He died on this day that M flipped for McDonald's. Pay attention to the signs, you guys. Pay attention. It's all connected, you guys. You guys got to pay attention to that. So the monetary system flipped the day he died, which is that M, the monetary system flipping. So that's why I said it's so important to get into, crypto, blockchain, because they're going to close the doors. So the Rothschilds and these guys are out with Diddy and Epstein, and the whole system is falling right now. This is why I talk about finance so much with, numbers, symbols, rituals, because people think it's separate, but it's actually not. It's actually all tied in together. It's all tied in together, you guys. Everything that's how this country was built, on rituals, numbers, symbols. That's why I always connect the dots on kind of what's happening. So keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you guys get into my Telegram. Let me show you guys my Telegram, actually. It is... So that's the Telegram right there. It's just a token. Hit my links in my bio if you guys want to get in. That's the official Telegram. Or get into the Maverick Approach Telegram, and then I can just send you the link there. So I'm doing a free class Sunday. This Sunday, I'll be doing a free class, you guys, on jet set, how it works, all this stuff. So if you have no idea what is happening with the monetary system, it's happening right now. And this is just another telltale sign with the Rothschilds. The whole system is flipping right now. This is the time, if no other time in human history, to get into something like this and change your bloodline, because they said this wealth transfer is going to be $50 to $70 trillion changing hands. And that's being modest. So you can imagine like how much money is going to flow into these new technologies. So, yeah, it's an exciting time, you guys. This is an exciting time, actually. Like right now we are at, let's take a look where we're at right now. So the market cap of crypto, this is just cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency is not blockchain. It's not just crypto, right? Blockchain is a technology that can be utilized for anything, putting deeds and car titles on the blockchain, IDs, everything, right? Digital ownership. Crypto is just a monetary part of blockchain. And we are at $3.34 trillion just in the crypto market. Just in the crypto market. So once we have regulatory clarity, which is coming with Trump, once we have actual implementation of these technologies that will be on the blockchain as far as stocks, real estate, and everything else, you can only guess how far this is going to go. Okay. This is $3 trillion on speculation is nothing to play with. This is going to be so massive. And I can't stress this enough, you guys. So massive. Like, the monetary system is changing. And this is why, like, it's so disheartening to see people care about fucking Kendrick and Drake, because two things can be true at once, right? It can be a distraction and the outing of all this bullshit with Diddy and Epstein and everything else. Two things can be true at the same time. It could be that, hey, we want Drake out and everything else because he's not the winning horse anymore. And it's a fucking distraction from this. So as they're making the laws and these bills in place and these assets are going up, everybody's distracted looking that way when they should be looking this way. And this is why I do this, you guys. This is why I do this. To keep you guys focused, man. $3 trillion, I want a piece of that. I definitely want a piece of that. Don't you? I don't think that's nothing like to shake a stick at. $3 trillion, and that's on speculation? And the volume today was 146 billion. Nobody wants a piece of that. I do. Right here. I do. So, and this is what the Rothschilds were in for so long, but now they don't have a grip on it because this circumvents the central banking system. This circumvents the central banking system. And this is Jet Set token. This is my token right here. So we are up 6, almost 7% today, 12%, almost 13% for the week. We're up 18% for the month. So our all-time high was $8 million. That was about 2 years ago. So you can only guess what's going to do this bull run. So somebody said in the comments, I was just looking at the market cap yesterday. We can easily go so much higher this bull run. Yeah, because we're going to have institutional money. We're going to have institutional money finally in. So, and these are some of the properties on Jet Set. So it's going to be tokenized real estate. These are some of the properties we have. You'll be able to pay with cryptocurrency to use these. And we're actually launching the platform very soon. And we're going to have an app as well where you can pay with crypto. And you'll be able to utilize it for like events, parties. You'll be able to use it for overnight stays. And then the phase 2 is we're actually going to tokenize the real estate once it's fully implemented with, because BlackRock, you guys know BlackRock is starting their own stock exchange. BlackRock, Texas Stock Exchange. Can you guys hear me now? Yeah, I think I lost you guys. Something with the connection, I'm not sure. But we'll go ahead and end it. Maybe it's the elites who don't want me on anymore. But make sure you guys go to maverickapproach.com. Follow me on X, Maverick Approach. Go to Instagram, Maverick Approach. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. I know it's the holidays and whatnot, but we're going to keep going. So leave all links below. Make sure you guys follow.